I have the wonderful pleasure of introducing Lakota One Heart. Do you think those drums was by any accident? She is a minister. She is a caregiver. She is a transmuter, a transformer, but not a robot in disguise. A wonderful therapist for many of those who come to seek her type of medicine. And I'm telling you, it's a hard medicine. It's not an easy medicine to dance for hours. It's not an easy medicine to climb up a mountain. I think I would start with a mustard seed and allow it to grow under my feet to get to her mountain. And it does start with a tiny grain of mustard seed, the willingness to want to be transformed. She is a minister of the Melchizedek order. And she has been ministered to us for a long time here at the fellowship, so that she is known as a friend of the fellowship of the inner light and a mother to many. Two-legged, four-legged, the plant kingdom, fish, and the flying birds. In fact, she even sounds like one every now and then. She knows a lot of bird calls. So without further ado, please stand and give Lakota One Heart our welcome.
Mother, Mom. What a magnificent word. Mom. M-O-M. Turn it upside down and you see, wow. Think about that. I'm a dyslexic, so I see words as playful things because they never stand still for me. And I never stood still for any of my mothers. I had many. I had Mommy Audrey, my foster mother. Before her, I had Alice, that I was rescued from motherism. And all my trials and all my gifts that have come from my trials have been nothing but gifts. I fought Ruth Evelyn Frazier from the day one that she took me from Mommy Audrey's. My thoughts were, you're not my mother. Mommy Audrey's going to adopt me one day. She'll be my mother. And I told Dad, Frank Albert Frazier, you can still come and see me. You can still bring your gifts and some candy, but don't forget all the other kids here. It's not just me, you know. And Dad fell in love with me and persisted. And they went through the whole state of Maine, and it wasn't until I was 9 years old legally that they were able to afford to adopt me. And I became their legal child with the legal name of Frazier. And I want to honor the spirits of them, because they're in the realm now. They're on the Milky Way Trail, going on the night songs. And I want you all to think about your mothers and all the different mothers around you that you've had throughout your life. It could be a teacher. Could be your neighbor. Used to hang at their house all the time because they served better food than your mom made. I did that too. I always checked out the food lines everywhere I could go. I was always starving. You never had enough food for Lakota Hazy, ever. And that's the gift that the mothers have. Then I want to bring you to the memory of your mother. The first memory that you'll ever have is that heartbeat. That was in the womb. That's where you grew. That's where you took your sustained nourishment, become the living, viable human being that you are. In that womb, you heard her heartbeat. The very first drum of your creation was your mother. I'm going to tell you another secret. Your mother's heartbeat was sustained by Earth Mother's heartbeat and her sweet waters of life that grew the ocean of nourishment that fed you in the womb. Wokshapa Yamane Woksuya Wokshapa. That translates the best that you can do between the idiom of English and Lakota theology. Wise womb, medicine ways. Wise womb. The womb in the woman is the living organ of God streaming us forward. So when we grew, we started our life force, our heartbeat to grow. A tremendous power, but in order for that womb to grow and carry that life force, your mother drank of the sweet waters where she grew up, which grew her, so made her connected to Earth Mother. These connections never stop. You are connected to the umbility of the Mother Earth, the very ocean of the womb that sustained you and grew you was her. Life began on this planet from the ocean. And in that womb, the very essence, the very chemicals is the same as the ocean, the salt water. The waters of life. The fresh water beginning its cycle in the cradle of the mountains where it comes back trickling down through the aquifers, pushing up hot and cold, and through the forces of the trees bringing it up, and the forces of nature. There your connection goes again. It's a powerful, beautiful world. And it stems from Mama, Mother, M-O-M, the mountains with that M, the O, the loving circle of God and the cycle of life, to the mountains again, the mountains of the beating heart up to the mother's breast. That dot in that circle, the mother's breath, the very first symbol of creation. Wamachi, breath matter into movement, the circle, the dot, the breath of God that created the womb of life. Again, Mother, those cycles, oh my creation, oh my God, thank you for these teachings. It's an incredible world that we live in. A tree is a circle, concentric circles to the center, the roots reaching down. Just like inside our body, we the tree of life, reaching up, that whole nervous system, just like the branches, sustaining through the impulses of our 7 chakra ways of enlightenment, drawing the sustenance from the red, the root, the mother, the heart of Earth Mother, the red. Isn't it amazing world that we live in? All created from the Mother, created by God's love, Father, Mother, God. I do not see Creator as just male. Not at all. I see more of Creator as a force, a loving, divine, benign, compassionate, intelligent force. Almost electrical, if you were going to call Creator an energy. The yin and the yang, the negative and the positive, creating the spark of life. That gift. And connecting to everything by water. By that mysterious force that's in the womb that started you. Think back, where your mother rooted from, the waters that she drank, that sustained her body throughout her life, that grew you eventually. That is mystery, unfolding forward in such a loving, compassionate way in the cycles of life now through the grandchildren and then the great-grandchildren. It doesn't stop. We can only grow in this benevolence by honoring every aspect of life and taking care of the sweet waters, that elemental that helped in the creation, that helps in the spark, the fire, the electromagnetic field, by breath in the air that unites it and carries it forward. And Earth Mother herself, a living, breathing identity. We take everything that we own from her. And just like children and kids of today, we still sap our mothers dry. Always mom, mom, dad, dad. Even when they're 33, it still goes on. It just doesn't seem to stop. So I kind of feel this is once you're a mother for life. Once you're a father for life. And that's the godliness in you. That combining the mother-father God is the one, the whole, the complete, the viable that helps these children grow into their completeness. They need both. They need both in order to grow strong. And you can't be overindulgent with them either. You have to set the limits with compassion, not vindictive. Kids know instinctively when you're not fair, and they rebel on that. But when you're fair and just, and meter it out to their age level what's appropriate, they accept the rules. They accept your dogma. And you know what dogma is, don't you? It's God backwards. I ain't God. Look at that word. Another dyslexic thing. I used to feel I was really handicapped, but I no longer see dyslexia as a handicap. I think it helps serve the circle back and forward. So it's a gift. I want you to go back into time to your mother's birthplace, if you know it, and see her drinking that water from Earth Mother, drinking it forward for you to grow in her belly. And that water sustaining you there, and then you come into life. And that water cycling again into your life throughout your life. The holy essence of water. It's the spirit of Earth Mother. So we have a responsibility to this water. You all live here by the ocean. I live by the cradle of water in the springs of the mountain. Every single day when I am on that farm, I sing the water song to the waters. I will ask you and give you the gift of my water song in the ceremony. Every day when you drink of water, you drink a coffee or soda pop, or you go by a lake, or you go out to this ocean, please sing and learn this song that they're taping of me. Become the ceremony of the waters to help Mother clear. Water is such a mystical elemental. Without it, there's no life, and I know how hard it is without water, because I have danced in New Mexico in full regalia, covered from here down, with leather kebabs up to here, and danced in 115-degree days in July for 4 days with no water. And I'm telling you, that's hard. The first day you don't think of water as much, you just think about your body hurting. The second day it starts water because you get really thirsty. Third day, it's water again. Every single day you recognize water and the value of it. And the simplicity of its gift to us. And I no longer be hungry, but I am always thirsty. So we're born with a spiritual thirst and a physical thirst. Let's claim both as our identity and the gratitude for it. The words go hanto yo, tokahe, which translates, I clear the way in a holy way. Manehaka, holy water. Wichone, life. Heya, me. My big stand-in water bag itself here, 97% water, is holding all this sacredness of Wichosani, life as sacred. We're nothing but walking water bags, you know? So let's remember that. And the song goes simply like this. Unto you, toka hey hey, unto you. Many will come. For you to learn this song and do that ceremony and sing that song every single time that you experience or have a relationship with water, whether it be coffee or tea or a drink, so you bottle, taking your bath or your showers, you bring her back to harmony, water's vibration, and she becomes the crystalline form again that she was originally on this planet. The very water that we drink is thousands and thousands and thousands of years old, brought here by the comets. Wope, the symbol of white buffalo, women among my people. Comets take 500,000 years to, fill maybe a football field full of water, but through time, Earth Mother has gathered these sweet waters from stellar space. It has come. It's part of the life force traveling through the galaxies, down through time and space of creation from the beginning of time to help this planet to be who she is for us. And she's always grateful. And if you was to look at our planet out in space with all her water and her beautiful blue clouds and how she looks like an etherical marble water ball. She's incredible. I've seen the pictures of her from the Space Hubble, and I am humbled to look upon her that vision. And then flying through stellar space are these comets, kind of like giant sperms. Bringing in space dust. That bring in the creation of the primordial soup that created life here in the oceans. What is out there is in us as well. Inner space is the same as outer space. Both are beautiful and filled with life. I had somebody ask me some silly question. Do you think there's life out there in outer space, Lakota? I said, hell yeah, it's a lot of wasted space otherwise, isn't it? Life is everywhere, because God is life, and if it's out there, it's life. If it's inside of us, it's life. This is movement. This is you. This is the creation of you. Enjoy the beautiful creation that we have in our world, and visualize, if you can, through positive visualization, creation. You're co-creators of God, so we have that responsibility. We have that. Create a more peaceful world. People willing to go along, to get along, to get things done together again, and actually listen to each other rather than fight. Because if you're fighting, you don't hear somebody. You're too busy, wrapped up in your emotional baggage. So let's clear the air. How to you? Tokahe, maneo kan wichone, heya, wichosani. Now I'm going to sing you the lullaby from Earth Mother to you. It's called Honata Newa Shewa Hanaya Keia. This is her love to you. Now visualize Earth Mother, yourself and your mother holding you, and Earth Mother holding you too. Take a deep breath and relax into this cradle, this embrace of heart and love and soul to you. Unatanewa Umashewa Unatanewa Umchewa Aina Kanuhanaya Kehiha Aina Kanuhanaya Kehiha Unatanewa Umshewa Unatanewa Umshewa Aina Kanuhanaya Kehiha This is Earth Mother hugging you and your mother holding you and your father embracing all of you together. One family, humanity, life, Earth Mother, all of us. One family, one heartbeat. Shante Aloha, the heartbeat song. Oh. Now we'll sing one song to Earth Mother. It's my own personal song to her. And I give that to you all to sing to her too in ceremony. It's Maka'ina Unche Maka. Maka'ina Unche Maka. Maka'ina Unche Maka. Pila Maya, Pila Maya, Onatanewa Unshewa, Onatanewa Unshewa, Pila Maya, Pila Maya, Maka'ina Unche Maka, Maka'ina Unche Maka, Pila Maya, Pila Maya, Onatanewa Unshewa, Onatanewa Unshewa, Pila Maya, Pila Maya. Oh, Mother Earth, Grandmother Earth, thank you. My heart beats and embraces you in the circle of life with love. And we bring this life with love from God above. That's that translation. And I'll keep singing it till y'all own it. Oh, Pilamaya, thank you very much.